Okay, good morning, you guys. I am popping in here real quick so that I can show you the new group, the Foodie Fit Bootcamp. Sorry, I've been working on it since like 6:30 this morning, just making sure that everything's up and running. Let me go ahead and close that. Here we are in the group, okay? And what I want to show you guys, I know that Laura and Lindsay and I had a little call about all of this, but I want to make sure that Whitney and Stacy are up to date as well. You're going to see in here the discussions, right? Here is the day's announcement, prep week day 1. So what we basically want to tell our challengers, and I'm going to go in here after I like shower and do like a video and be like, welcome to the group. This is how the group is going to be run. You only have to literally look at the day's announcement post. Like, this is it. This is it for today. But then you're going to tell your people to go into the units right here. And inside the units, they're going to find either their, this is their prep week, which we will be posting prep week. So we're going to be going through, this is prep week day 1 is what is pinned. And then we're going to go through, before pictures will be pinned tomorrow, right? So then your people, I hope that makes sense. So we'll go to the before pictures one, just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? Here is prep week. So here's day 1. The introduction is now an announcement. So that is what they're going to be looking at. And that is for everybody across the board is going through this prep week. Okay. So this is really, really important. Stacy, you already put your comment in here. I love it. I need to go in and put mine. Laura, you need to actually delete yours. Let me delete mine actually, because we just put in here like, hey, hi, we were testing something out. I'm going to delete your comment, Laura. Stacy has hers in. I'm going to go in and put mine in. If you guys go in and put all of your introductions in, answer all these questions, put your before and after photos from the last round, or from anything that's in there or whatever you want to do. Okay. And then tomorrow we can post the before pictures as the announcement. Okay. And then Wednesday, and then, yeah. So we're going to go through. So that Sunday is the last day of all of it. Okay. Go through the measurements, and you guys, maybe I'll do my live measurements again, like I did, just to encourage people to do it. Okay. So these will be the pinned posts throughout the week. Then you're going to be telling your people, so you have to be on top of this. You're going to be telling your people whether they're doing to be mindset or whether they're doing the fixate or portion fix. Okay. To go into that unit. So here's to be mindset and here's portion fix. And they are in charge of going through those posts on a daily basis. So they only have to look at the first post within the group, which is pretty amazing. And then they need to go through and individually do the first post, or they can do them all in one day, whatever it may be. But there's a little bit of homework in all of them, right? So To Be Mindset has its own little portion to put in your goals and stuff like that. Each one of them has a video because Alana's amazing. Going through all of that, and somehow, some way, which we have yet to figure out, there's a way of saying I'm done with this unit. And of course, I made these units optional, which again, I'm still trying to figure this out, and I can change that too. I can edit it and make it not optional for people. But you'll be in charge of going through those units and making sure that your person is doing it. So then here's the portion fix unit, and they're going to click on portion fix day 1. Okay. And all of it pops up here. You're going to see where it says they have another little thing to fill out. Where do you live? Occupation. So they're kind of in their own group for people that are doing portion fix, and your own unit for people that are doing To Be Mindset, which I think is pretty great. So you're supporting those people within that nutrition unit. So I hope this all makes sense. So you guys, the posts are there. Like, they're all there for you. That like nothing has to be posted except for when we get into, on the 17th, we're going to be doing daily motivational posts. And that'll be a totally different discussion we can have throughout this week. But the units are there for everybody. If you're doing 3-day refresh this week, you guys, I put in the 3-day refresh unit for everybody to follow. So if there's anybody in here that's doing a 3-day refresh and they want to follow along with this and comment on these posts, please do. But here's the most important part, and I'm sorry, I have to include that the Gene Simmons, or the Simmons, not Gene Simmons, but you know what I'm talking about. I love this post. I just think it's Richard Simmons. I just think it's hysterical. Okay. But here's the most important part is under the discussions, we're going to be making sure that the prep week day 1 is the announcement of the day. And you can do that by doing this, going in and making it, see it says remove announcement. So you'll remove this announcement and then day 2 will be announced. So it's just important that people know that they don't have to scroll through the discussions anymore, through the thread anymore. They can literally just go to the unit and find the exact post that they're looking for within that unit, which I think is going to be such a game changer for everybody. Now, with that said, there's no more file section. So you'll also see that there are units for recipes. There are units for meal plan. I've got nothing in there yet, and we can post those whenever we want. They're just going to end up being in the discussion somewhere as we post them. And here's the other thing. If you come up with a meal plan or if you come up with a recipe, post it. So I'm going to do this because everybody who's in here are, here, let me post, see if I can post something really quick. So let me think, where's my stuff? You think I'd be more organized than this, right? I think I have stuff in here. So like, here's my 3-day refresh. So I could be posting, this is my, this is how I post my, let's see if it posts first. Come on. There we go. So here is my 3-day refresh nutrition chart. It is broken down into time increments, right? And here you go. So that somebody can possibly print this off and use it. So like when I wake up, I have my water. 7 a.m. I have my shake and fruit. To 8:30, I've got my tea. 10, I got my fiber sweet. 12, I've got my lunch. So this is just a sample of how to break down the 3-day refresh, right? But then I can go in here and click on this and say add to unit. I'm going to add to 3-day refresh, right? And title it 3-day refresh nutrition. How do you, I don't even know what that, I'm sorry. It's still very early. It's only 8 o'clock, but I haven't eaten yet, right? What is that, you guys? Nutrition guide. It's not a guide, but how about, oh, I can't think. Whatever. Daily, daily checklist. How about that? I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but let's do that, okay? And then you just say add the unit. So now it's in there. So whenever you guys post, so like when I said somebody be in charge of recipes, somebody be in charge of meal planning, somebody be in charge of whatever it may be, if you are posting something, you need to make sure that you then put it in the correct unit. So like if you post an amazing recipe, make sure that that recipe goes into the recipes unit and title it properly. Even maybe put that it's specific for Portion Fix or specific for To Be Mindset, or so you can put To Be recipe and then what the recipe is, or Fixate recipe for what the recipe is. They kind of go hand in hand, so maybe not even that, just the title of the recipe. And then you go back to the units, you'll see that it was put into 3-day refresh, hopefully. You can click on 3-day refresh and see how they are broken down. So there it is, okay? And then if you go into any of the units and push edit, you'll see that my 3-day refresh is the checklist is at the top. You also want to then move it to the bottom, okay? Because this is not something that somebody needs to see the very first thing. If somebody is doing the 3-day refresh and wants to follow these posts, I want the pre-refresh post 1 to be first and then save that. So that's the quick rundown of all of this. I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw it. Sorry about all of my brain farts a second ago, but that is how this is going to be running. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to send this video to all of you so that you guys can see all of this. I hope it all made sense. If you have questions, please let me know, and start putting your people in this group and letting them know how it runs. I will most likely make a better video of this and letting people know exactly how to find things within this group later today when I look more refreshed. Or maybe I'll just do it right now, who knows, and make sure that people see all of this. So because I think it's important for me to share the screen and actually show people how to go through it. So that I will do that later today, and do the same thing that I'm doing for you guys, share my screen and let people know how to, how the group is going to be run and where to find everything. So I think it's going to be really, really great. Anyways, put your people in there and let them know that an introduction video will be posted, and that the only homework, today is the announced post of the day. So that introduction post is the only thing that they have to do today. And then whether they're doing Fixate or whether they're doing 2B Mindset, let them know to go into that unit, and I will post a video of how to get to those units later today. Thanks, guys.